Hey guys, today's video I will just be giving you some tips on how to make pumping easier. So as you know, I exclusively pump and it really does get tiring, and it's so much more work than just straight up breastfeeding or just formula feeding, because you have to wash the pump parts all the time and pump and then feed your baby and all that kind of stuff, and it is a lot of work and it is tiring. So here are just some tips to make your life a little bit easier. So the first thing is to go hands-free, and that way you can multitask. Yeah, you can invest in a hands-free bra. So how this works is there's actually little slots that you can put the pump on, and it holds the pump to your breast, so you can actually, have two free hands to do whatever you want. Now, if you have the Medela pump in style, that actually comes in a backpack. So you can actually wear the backpack and then have get a hands-free bra to hold the pump in place, and you can walk around the house and it's like you're not even having anything. So you can, pick up your baby or cook or do whatever you need to do. This does save a lot of time, and it just does make your life a lot easier. So I would recommend investing in a hands-free bra. The second thing is just don't be stuck constantly washing pump parts. So what I do is every single time I'm done pumping, I put all the parts in a Ziploc bag and keep it in the refrigerator. That way I'm not washing it every single time I pump. And this does save a lot of time as well, because there are so many little parts you need to clean. The third thing is to actually, if you can, pump in the bottles that your baby drinks from. So if you're, whatever pump you have, whether it's Avent or Medela or Amita, just use that brand for your bottle, like for bottle feeding your baby. That way you can pump it to the bottles, just screw the caps on and put them in the fridge, and when your baby's hungry, just take those bottles out, feed them, and then put them back in the fridge for when you need to pump again. And it'll save you so much more dishes than having to transfer them to a separate bottle. That worked. That's like one of my lifesavers for me. So the second thing, or the fourth thing I should say, that works good for me is having a pumping station set up in your home. So for me, mine's beside my bed because I pump throughout the night as well, and just have everything you need set up there. So I call it my pumping station, and I have my pump, I have the hands-free bra, I have the nipple cream that I use, I have the bottles that I need. Everything that I need is set up there, so I don't have to be running around the house. So when it's time to pump, everything I need is right there, and I can just grab it, and that just makes things so much easier. Also, another thing, this doesn't work, actually, like, it just started working for me, but it's, I don't know, it just depends on the person, but you should try and get more comfortable with pumping on the go. So I know it's like really challenging, and having to take your pump, your pump in the car with you into people's houses and stuff like that is tiring, exhausting, and sometimes you don't even feel comfortable pumping in front of people. But I do recommend being comfortable pumping in front of people, because, like, obviously under a blanket or like under like a cover or whatever, but if you are able to do this, and it'll save you a lot of time having to always make sure you're home for your pumping sessions, because if you can pump when you're at someone's house or if you're in the mall quickly or something like that, it will save a lot of time for you because you'll have more freedom. So I recommend being able to do this. It helps me a lot anyways. So these are just some tips. I hope you did find them helpful, and sorry, I did have notes here just to keep everything straight, so that's why I was looking here a little bit. But like I said, I hope these were helpful for you, and I hope that if you are pumping, that you just stick with it as long as you can. And if you do find that you are getting too tired and it's just you can't continue anymore, then don't beat yourself up about it. But if you've come this far pumping for your baby, giving them breast milk, that's amazing enough, and you've done what you can. So don't stress yourself and don't push yourself. And thank you so much for watching this video. If you like it, please give me a thumbs up. Bye.